What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Primetime Sports Podcast, hosted by Jeremy Larry. So today is Game 6 of the NLCS. I'm going to preview that game, and I'm also going to preview Game 7 of the ALCS. Big game tonight in both of those series. I am rooting for Arizona. I'm rooting for Texas. I've already talked about it in my preview of the ALCS and NLCS. I said if Arizona wants to win the series, it has to be in 7 games. I thought the Phillies would win this series in 6, but heading into Game 6 tonight, I think Arizona wins. I think Arizona wins tonight, and they find a way to extend this series. They've battled all playoffs long. I doubted them a good amount heading into this series. I mean, I had them losing, I believe, both rounds heading into this round. I had them losing in the wild card round to Milwaukee. I thought they'd lose to the Dodgers. And then heading into this round, I said, you know what? I think they actually are going to be in the series. I thought they'd win at least a couple games and make it go 6. But I said if they want to win the series, it has to be in 7 games. It's going to have to be a long series that they're going to have to come up clutch in Game 7. And if they win tonight, they'll have that opportunity to do so. I believe in this Arizona Diamondbacks team. I think they will win tonight and force a Game 7. As for the Texas Rangers, they were up 2-0 in the series, winning both games in Houston, and then lost 3 straight games in Texas. They found a way to win Game 6 in Houston, and now it's Game 7 in Houston tonight with Max Scherzer getting the ball in Game 7. This is the perfect storyline for the MLB. It's the first Game 7 in the major leagues in the last couple seasons. There was no Game 7 in the playoffs last season, and I believe there was no Game 7 in the playoffs this season. So it's the first Game 7 of the MLB playoffs since 2021. And also, you have Max Scherzer on the mound in Game 7 after missing the end of the regular season. He comes back in the playoffs and has a chance to bring the Texas Rangers to the World Series. So I'm going to preview both games. Let's start off with Arizona and Philly. Arizona's starting lineup is Corbin Carroll in right field, Ketel Marte at second, Gabriel Moreno catching, Christian Walker at first base, Tommy Pham DHing, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. playing left field, batting 6th, Alex Thomas playing center field, batting 7th. Evan Longoria batting 8th, playing 3rd. And then Geraldo Perdomo playing shortstop, batting 9th. As for the Philly starting lineup, they have Kyle Schwarber leading off, DHing. Batting 2nd, playing shortstop is Trey Turner. Batting 3rd, Bryce Harper playing first base. Batting 4th, it's Alec Boehm, the 3rd baseman. Batting 5th, Bryson Stott playing second base. Batting 6th, JT Realmuto catching. Batting 7th is Nick Castellanos playing right field. Batting 8th, Brandon Marsh playing left field, and Johan Rojas playing center field, batting 9th. On the mound for the Phillies, it'll be Aaron Nola, who's 1-0 in the series with 7 strikeouts, 3 hits allowed, no runs in 6 innings pitched. As for the Diamondbacks, it is Merrill Kelly on the mound, a 6.35 ERA in his one start of this series. He was 0-1, giving up 4 runs, 3 hits, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 5 innings of work. The Diamondbacks need him to be better in this game, which if you look at them in this series, they've battled. I mean, they lost the first 2 games in Philadelphia. Then they went back to Arizona and won Games 3 and 4, lost Game 5, and they have a chance to go back to Philly tonight, even up the series and force a Game 7. I really believe in this Arizona Diamondbacks team. There's something about them. They're just scrappy. They find a way to win, and they just never give up, honestly. I didn't think they would win that series versus Milwaukee. I didn't think they'd beat the Dodgers. But they found a way to win both those series, and they gained a lot of respect from me. I mean, during the season, they started off very hot, had a couple cold stretches, but then they found a way to really put things together in the playoffs. They were really cold heading into the playoffs, and then they found a way to really turn things around. So credit to them. I'm rooting for them to win Game 6 tonight. And one guy that's really stepped up for them is the guy that I said would be the MVP of the NLCS if they were to win the series, and that's Ketel Marte. He's 9 of 21 in the series with a .429 batting average, a .1026 OPS, a run batted in, and also has 3 doubles. He has been awesome for them in this series. As for guys that are struggling, Corbin Carroll hasn't been great this series, hitting just 105 with a .296 OPS. He's 2 of 19 with 2 strikeouts and a .190 on base percentage. And Lourdes Gurriel Jr. hasn't been great this series either. He is 4 for 19 with a .211 batting average and a .566 OPS. As for the Phillies, they have a couple guys that are red hot, including Kyle Schwarber, who's hitting .412 in the series with 5 home runs and 7 hits and 17 at-bats, a .412 batting average and an 1898 OPS in the series with a 1353 slugging percentage. He has been impossible to get out this series. And then Bryce Harper's been great as well, 313 batting average and 1164 OPS, 2 home runs, 3 runs batted in, also adding in 5 hits and 16 at-bats with 7 runs scored. Kyle Schwarber scored 8. And then Trey Turner's also been great, 294 batting average and 910 OPS with a home run, 2 runs batted in, 5 hits in 17 at-bats with 4 runs scored. Nick Castellanos has not been great, though. He's just 1 of 16 in the series with 7 strikeouts, a .063 batting average, an .063 batting average, and a .408 OPS. They need him to be better in Game 6 if they want to win the series. But there's something about this Arizona Diamondbacks team. I'd like them to win tonight, and if they win tonight, I think they win Game 7. We'll see what happens in this game. I'll do a recap probably of Game 7 of the ALCS in Game 6 for the NLCS, and we'll see if they do win tonight. I'll maybe preview Game 7 for tomorrow. But as of now, though, I think Arizona wins this game. I'm probably going to roll with them winning this one, a close game, but I think the Diamondbacks come out on top with a win 3-2. Very close one up until the end. They found a way to put wins together in the playoffs, especially close games. I think they win this one 3-2. As for the other series, the Texas Rangers going up against the Houston Astros, Texas was up 2-0 in the series and then lost 3 straight games in Texas. They won the first 2 games on the road at Houston and then lost all 3 games at home in Texas. In the ALCS, there hasn't been a team that won a home game yet. No team has won a home game yet, which makes me think Texas is going to win this game tonight. They found a way to win on the road all playoffs, and I think that continues tonight. And I believe in Max Scherzer. Even though he wasn't great in the one playoff game he's pitched in this season after coming back from the injury, I think he's going to come up clutch tonight. I really do. At least that's what I'm hoping for. And I just saw a Sports Illustrated article today. Max Scherzer joins a rare club in baseball history. He's now one of 5 pitches to start a winner-take-all game for 3 different franchises. And this is actually his 8th start in MLB history in a winner-take-all situation in the postseason, which is very impressive. Very impressive. And he's found a way to be a great MLB pitcher his whole career. He does have a World Series ring, winning that with the Nationals in 2019. And I'm hoping he can find a way to win this game tonight in Game 7 for Texas and go to the World Series, because I really do believe in this Texas Rangers team. On the year, Scherzer's 13-6 with a 3.77 ERA between the Texas Rangers and the New York Mets. He's made 27 starts this season with 174 strikeouts and 152 innings pitched, which is very impressive. And he does have a lot of postseason success. A lot of winner-take-all situations. As I said, this will be his 8th start in a winner-take-all situation and his 2nd career Game 7 start. In the series, he's 0-1 with an 11.25 ERA, going 4 innings, giving up 5 hits, 5 runs, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, with a 1.5 whip. Hopefully tonight is different, though. I think he'll be better tonight than he was in the one game he pitched the series. As for the Astros, it's Christian Javier on the mound, who's 1-0 in the series with a 3.18 ERA, giving up 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, and 5 2/3 innings pitched with a .706 whip. Hopefully tonight, though, the Rangers find a way to put some runs on the board against them. They really struggled, though, to hit this series. I think just .227 as a team with a .295 team on base percentage. And the 2 best players, Marcus Semien and Corey Seager, have really struggled this series. They need them to be better tonight. And you'd completely forget their poor series if they come up big in Game 7. If you find a way to return to form and have a big Game 7, you completely forget them having a bad series in Games 1 through 6. Marcus Semien's hitting just 5 for 24 in the series with a 208 batting average and a 505 OPS. Corey Seager, 5 hits and 26 at-bats with a home run, 2 runs batted in, a 192 batting average, and a 568 OPS. They need these 2 guys to come up big tonight. Semien and Seager need to have 2 or 3 hits combined in this game if Texas wants to win. As for some guys that are hot in their lineup, Leody Taveras has been great. 5 of 17 in the series with a 294 batting average and a 1017 OPS, the highest batting average on the team in the series. And then Adolis Garcia had a big grand slam last night, 3 home runs, 10 runs batted in, a 261 batting average with a 972 OPS with 6 hits and 23 at-bats in the series. He has been awesome. As for Houston, Yordan Alvarez has been the best hitter in the series, a 435 batting average with an 1177 OPS, 2 home runs, 8 runs batted in with 5 runs scored and 10 hits and 23 at-bats. Jose Altuve has been great as well, 296 batting average, a 937 OPS, 2 home runs, 4 runs batted in, and 8 hits and 27 at-bats. Alex Bregman has been struggling, and so has Kyle Tucker. Tucker's hitting just 143 for a batting average with a 546 OPS, so he needs to be better. And then also Alex Bregman's been struggling as well, a 182 batting average, but has an 879 OPS, does have 2 home runs and a triple in the series, but obviously they need him to be better than hitting 182. Texas found a way to win last night, Game 6, winning that game 9-2. Nate Eovaldi was electric on the mound. He's now 4-0 in the postseason this year, which is very impressive. He's just been a great postseason pitcher his entire career, one of the best over the last decade. He was great in last night's game, going 6 1/3 innings, giving up 5 hits, 2 runs, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, and he has a 2.42 ERA so far this postseason. As for Framber Valdez, he was on the mound yesterday for Houston, gave up 3 runs, 5 hits, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, gave up 2 home runs in the 5 innings he pitched. He's now 0-3 in the postseason with a 9 ERA. Texas was almost up 3-2 in the series. They almost won Game 5, but a huge home run from Jose Altuve changed the game completely. He came up in the 9th inning with 2 guys on base, no outs, and hit a 3-run home run. Texas at that point was up 4-2 right before that home run. And he hit a home run to make it a 5-4 game. And then Texas could not get a run in the bottom of the 9th against Ryan Presley. And they end up losing that game. They almost were up 3-2 in the series. They found a way to battle back and win Game 6 last night. I believe in Texas winning this game tonight. I'm hoping Scherzer can go 6 innings on the mound, get 6 strikeouts, and maybe give up a couple runs. I think Texas wins this game. They need Marcus Semien and Corey Seager to be great. You will completely forget that they're combined 10 for 50 in this series if they find a way to have a big Game 7. They need some big hits in this one. I believe in Texas. I think they're going to win this game My prediction is Texas winning this one 5-3. And then in the other series, as I said, I think the Arizona Diamondbacks will win Game 6 and force a Game 7. I believe the score in that one I said was 3-2. Anyways, it will conclude this episode. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to listen to this. As always, I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you.